Okay, well, Dominic, welcome back to Acapulco. First of all, what does it feel like then, arriving back at the tournament as the defending champion?
Well, it feels great. I didn't have it so often in my career so far. Never at a 500 event, but yeah, it's different than last year. The draw is amazing. With Novak and Rafa in one tournament, it doesn't happen so often besides Grand Slam and Masters 1000, so it's gonna be really tough. Already my first round is very, very difficult, so I just hope that I can adapt very quickly to the hard court from the clay and then play a good first match.
Yeah, this time last year you were flying so high, had an incredible start to the year. I think it was 4 tournament wins in total in the end. What was it that clicked for you, do you think, last year in 2017?
Well, I mean, I've worked very hard in the preseason. I had a very good preseason, and then also a lot of matches went my way in the beginning. I mean, if I look back, I had so many 7-6 in the third matches where I saved match points, so everything went in my direction basically. But still, especially after last week, I'm also very happy with my start to this season. So I hope that I can play a similar year than last year.
I mean, the flip side of that, the second half of the year seemed a lot tougher. I mean, you did still manage to qualify for the ATP finals, of course, but why do you think your form dipped a little bit in the second half of last year?
There are some reasons. I mean, I got tired, of course, from the heavy schedule in the first half. Then I had a little bit injury problems with the knee since the US Open, and then also, I mean, my game fits a lot to the clay and to the slower hard courts. They are finished in the second half of the season. It's a little bit quicker, and then indoor, so I still have a lot of room to improve there. And there are many different reasons, but at the end I was, of course, unbelievably happy to make it to the ATP Tour Finals, so the year overall was just great.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to forget you're still only 23 years old. I mean, trying to explain for us just how tough it is physically and perhaps more importantly mentally to sort of maintain the consistency to be up there in the top 10 all the time.
Very tough. I mean, you have to stay on a very high level, both physically and mentally, throughout the whole year. Of course, you get used to everything. You get used to traveling, used to these tough matches and to the recovery after. But still, I mean, you have to work hard. You have to keep a certain working level throughout the whole year to stay up there, and that's very, very tough.
Yeah, as you say, obviously a terrific start again this year with another tournament win in Rio at the weekend. I mean, you got so deep into so many tournaments early last year, obviously defending those points now. I mean, does that sort of strike you as a source of inspiration, or is there a lot more pressure than trying to defend all these points at the start of the year?
It is a lot of pressure. I mean, I had most of the points from last year until French Open, so it would be, of course, a little bit nicer if they would be all year round. But I think the last week was very important. 500 points is huge for me in my ranking position. And yeah, the biggest goal is to stay in the top 10 for a very long time. And I have to continue making points because of my great first half of the last year. They're gonna fall out pretty soon.
As you say, though, it's not going to be easy defending your title. It's such an incredible draw. I think the best draw we've ever seen here. But just explain us a bit about this tournament, why it clicked so well for you, and what you hope for from this season.
It's a great tournament. I mean, it's no surprise that all the players want to be here. I mean, it's amazing weather. You feel like in a holiday destination. A great atmosphere, always night matches. But I like the conditions a lot. It's a little bit slower hardcore with a high bounce, so it fits to me. But still, it's going to be tough to adapt from the clay court, from a very long trip, very short time to prepare for the first match. A tough opponent in the first round, so it's going to be very tricky tomorrow.